I would like to start by saying it is an honor to be asked to speak to the graduates of Cambrian at Hanson College. I have no idea how this immigrant has ended up with the life I have had and now to be here speaking to you all. I have to pinch myself. I hope by sharing my journey, you might take away a nugget or two that will be able to help you as you take the next step in your journey. I'm a visible Sikh. I wear a turban and I keep my beard. This was a promise I made to my mom when I was 16 years old. Let me tell you, it was not easy keeping that promise. Like many of you, I arrived in Canada with dreams of a new life. Optimistic that this country would welcome me with open arms and I could pursue my dreams. I arrived in 1984. During the Sikh riots in India, there was no safe place for Sikhs at that time. We were being hunted and massacred. I decided I needed to get my family out of India for safety reasons. Canada welcomed us. I remember I started in a basement apartment for $340 a month with a tiny bed. We joke about it now, but then both me and my wife would start out in the bed together, and by morning she would be on the floor because this fat guy would take up all the room. But we were the happiest couple on earth because we were in the safest country on earth. I remember trying to find a job. This was my first speed bump. Nobody wanted to hire a person with turban or beard at that time. I went to hundreds of interviews. Not many people know I even started out as a janitor cleaning washrooms. But I was the best janitor in this country. I took pride in my work. That is the first philosophy I share with you. No matter what you do in life, do it with pride. Work hard and work honestly. Well, finally, I found a job as a car salesman. This is when I faced yet another speed bump. I put on a nice new suit, turban, and was looking nice and clean. And I was looking good. Excited for my first day. When I got there, excitement was shattered immediately, as all the other car salesmen started calling me names. Towel head, diaper head, Packy. Now I understood all the other names, but I didn't understand why are they calling me Packy. I'm from India, not Pakistan. Later, I found out what it meant. This is my second philosophy. Let your actions speak louder than your words. I could have argued and complained discrimination, but I decided to take another approach. I worked very hard. In fact, so hard, I sold 127 cars in 3 months. That is a record then, and still is a record now. Soon this towelhead became the manager. Years later, I received the opportunity to take over another dealership, which was on the verge of bankruptcy. I was excited. I was a bit cocky. I had an ego. I was young. I was allowed. My first day as a manager, another speed bump. 9 out of 10 salespeople quit because they didn't want to work for a manager with a turban and beard. I could have walked away from that challenge. My third philosophy I am sharing with you all. Life will throw challenges at you. It is easy to blame other people. But what is more important and satisfying? Facing the challenges head on and being honest with your abilities. I sat the employees down who stayed and let them know next few months were going to be tough, but their loyalty always will be rewarded. The salesperson that stayed on day one is still with me 30 years later. At this point, I was on the top of the world. I was sky high. I now own 2 dealerships, a nice home, a nice car. In 1995, the Toronto Raptors came to town. I decided to buy 2 tickets. I fell in love with the game. I was the loudest person in that arena. In 1999, our GM, Isaiah Thomas, noticed my enthusiasm and brought me to center court and made me the super fan for the team. This diaperhead was now the face of a billion-dollar corporation. You think if I had argued or fought during all those speed bumps, I would be here today? I was loving life, let me tell you. Then another speed bump. I was getting my phone fixed when I walked into a store looking good, I might add. A customer there said, "I have to go, my cab is here," when he saw me. Now in Toronto, a lot of my brothers drive cabs, and I'm proud of them. I believe in the dignity of labor. But at that moment, I wanted to change the perception of South Asians and Sikhs and decided to do whatever it takes. I went to my Raptors and asked if I could purchase 3,000 tickets to celebrate the Sikh New Year, Baisakhi, on the court. They thought I was crazy, but they said okay. I took those tickets and invited kids of all backgrounds and faith, from mosques to churches, to synagogue, to temples, to Gurdwara. I brought kids from everywhere. You see, my belief was if I can integrate these kids together at a young age, then they won't grow up facing all the challenges I faced. This is my 4th philosophy in life. When you have the opportunity to give back, it is very important you do. At a small scale or a large scale, it makes no difference. Giving back will give you so much satisfaction in life. You see, I came here in 1984, and my journey was not without speed bumps. I promise you, there will be speed bumps along your path. But how you handle them will be what defines you. You have already passed many speed bumps just getting to this point. And I congratulate you for that. If I can leave you with my final and most important philosophy in life. People ask me all the time, "Nav, what has made you so successful in life?" I tell them, it's not rocket science. I treat everyone how I want to be treated myself. If you follow this mantra, I know a world of success waits for you. Congratulations again to the graduate of Cambrian at Hanson College. Thank you.